wake you up is the superstar herself. Wahu is in studio. What? So she arrived a couple of minutes ago and she was like, I'm here on time like a student.
A student, not just a student. A. Please understand. A's are the ones who show up 10 minutes before they're ready. They remove their books.
I was like, wow. Yes, that's what we love. Okay, so before we get to her new song that is still trending on YouTube, are you aware?
Yes,
like your fans.
I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Yes.
So this is so everybody's just like, Wahu, the gospel artist now. There's a lot of like labels and boxes people are putting you in. How are you finding that so far?
I mean, I understand, and first of all, let me just say thank you to everybody who has shown this song love and all the responses and all the feedback I'm getting on this song. And, you know, I'm really grateful for it. You know, and people, that's life. People will want to sort of just know how to categorize you. For me, I say I'm not ashamed to say that I am born again. I'm happy to be doing the kind of music that I'm doing. And you know, the kind of music, the gospel music that I'm doing now is not coming from, and I've told you this, I think, before, Adele, like, it's not coming from a place where I woke up and said, from now henceforth, I shall change.
Wahoo.
No, it's coming from a place where I made a decision about 2-3 years ago now, to put God as the center of my life, because I understood, for me, it's so important to live a purposeful life and to fulfill your purpose. And I'm really doing this because God is the one who created us. God created me. And how else am I going to fulfill my purpose if he's not directing me? You know, it's what makes sense. So the kind of music then that comes out from that perspective or that frame of mind then is very God-centered. And I love it. I'm so happy with myself.
And I feel, you know, just from a distance, you can feel like the genuine energy and the happiness and stuff like that. But you always get those people who are just like, it's tunes because gospel sells more.
I see that a lot. I see that a lot. And I
was actually going to say, because I don't see any hate coming your way. I only see like a lot of love and people celebrating the fact. So there are people who are...
There are people who look at you. You look at the comments and you'll see people saying, oh, gospel day now was gospel, you know, you're on the money move, you know. And I'm like, you know what? You'll always find that. And for me, I choose to focus on the positive. And the positive is a lot, and I'm really happy about that. So
I think because even before, there will always be people who will hate, even like...
I tell anything you do, you'll always find people who love what you do and people who hate what you do. So you have to focus on the positive energy and go with it.
And what's really good is if somebody watches your video and then throws some shade, because at the end of the day, they've watched it.
Thanks for watching.
You know, it's still a good thing. So we're going to drop her new song in a bit, which is based on a true story. So I really want, especially beginning of the week, for us to really go through that. It can really empower somebody who's going through something right now as they listen. But if you have any questions for Wahu, what you need to do is send them to us on off at 8:17 on Kiss FM. A very good morning to you. You're hanging out with me, Adele Onyango and Shafi, where we have Wahu live in studio. Just bringing that energy and laughter. But so following Sifa, you have a new song.
Yes,
which is My Everything.
Yes.
Okay, so immediately you watch the video. First, the acting in the video is so real. My God.
Oh, those people are such good actors. There's talent in this 2x4. What?
And but when it opens, you see it's based on a true story. Yes, so could you tell us a bit about that?
So okay. First of all, I just want to say that I think everybody, one way or the other, has been in a situation, whether it's someone that's close to you, family or friend, you know, where you look and you say, oh my God, this person is unwell. And you want to do what you can to help them. And there gets to a point where you realize it's not about money so much. It's really about God coming through. I think everybody has, I'd imagine, if not everybody, quite a number of people have been in a situation like that, whether it's with a mother, a sister, a friend, a shosho, someone, and you're saying God, and you're really just remembering them in prayer. And so the same has been for me. And so why we say it was inspired by a true story, because what my husband went through late last year, he fell sick suddenly, and that was quite a lot. It was a lot for us, because he had never been unwell in his life. Like, he's that guy who, if he's sick, ni homa na ni ginger, he just stay home for 3 days and watch TV, and he gets well and he's all right. So coming to a place where he's just fell sick, he had to be rushed to hospital, and we were thinking that he'll just stay overnight for observation, and then just make sure everything is okay, then tunapewa tu madawa, and then he home and that's not what happened. The doctor said this guy is not leaving the hospital. Actually, he's going straight into HDU. Right there,
That's
right
scary.
there. And you're like, it was a lot. And the doctor himself is the one who told us. He asked me, his neurosurgeon asked me, he's like, "Are you a Christian?" I told him yes. He told me, "I'm a very good physician, but you need to pray to the ultimate physician."
Wow.
Yes. So when your doctor tells you that,
I was gonna say that's inspiring but also scary. Like,
I mean, it was both. So because I was happy that my husband was in the hands of someone who is a believer. And I was also happy that he directed me. He told me, like, I'll do my best, but God ultimately is in control of this Toro. So it threw me off.
That
you go on your knees and you're like, hey. Hey, Father, hey.
What does that even mean?
No, it's a lot. It's a lot. I really prayed a lot, and sometimes, when you don't even have the energy to pray, because it drains you. Can be very draining sometimes.
Because I can imagine, because there's the kids, and then Nameless is in the hospital, and you're in between. And you sort of have to manage, especially like my older one. Because we just lost someone who was close to us just about a month ago, close uncle of hers. So she was like, it was a similar sort of situation, something with the head. She just needed something with the head. He had a brain tumor. And she's looking at me at the corner of her eye, and she's like, "What's going on?" Level with me, and you have to just play it down, like, "Nah, Daddy's okay. You just need to pray. He's all right." And then you have to be at the hospital, be strong, and all that. But we really did say, I mean, it was a lot for the entire family. His mother, I can only imagine what she was going through. But she's such a prayerful woman. So she's for it's okay. This one is not. That's a lot to handle.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to handle with the kids and your husband in hospital, and then you have all of us guys who are fans asking, what's happening? What's happening? So you have to put on this strong face for like 10,000 people.
But we knew ultimately that God was in control, as he did come through in such a mighty way. And I'm really, for sure, grateful to God.
So that entire story then inspired this song. So did you write this song back then, or is it now?
So interestingly enough, around then, so when he came out of hospital, and we're sort of trying to go back to normal, and just trying to work around that, Peteson, the musician, he gives me a shout. He's like, "Hey, there's a song that I feel would work for you." So he sends me this note, and I'm like, wow, it was with his voice. Like, oh my God, it's like perfect. I don't even understand how perfect.
You're in my head.
It's like, are you inside? Like, so, but God does work in mysterious ways. So he did that. I did the second verse. He had the concept of the song. He did the first verse, and it was such, for me, I just looked and I said, that was God just saying, okay, this is how we are going to move forward.
Trust me, even though you're how, if you watch the music video, 1 or 2 tears will come out. My God. Were you scared when you were like uploading it and getting ready to like send it out or post up the video? What was going through your mind at the time?
I think for me, I've gotten to a place where I'm really just flowing with myself and with what God puts in my heart. And it's what can I say? It's an easier place to be. Because my what is it called? panel of judges is one. So I'm like, God, are you happy with this? Are you happy with what I've done? It makes it a lot easier. Obviously, there's a big audience that, is out there and they're waiting to consume. But really, my panel is one. And my approval or my peace and all that will come from knowing that God is happy with what I'm doing. So I just uploaded it. I'm like, hi guys.
Notification guy. We need to know what you guys think about the song, though. Team Del, Team Shafi. How's about you hit us up on Twitter and Facebook at Kiss100 Kenya. We have Wahu in studio. More questions for her, so you can send your question in so that I can ask her those cues in the next.
Thank you for such attacks. I'm like, what's happening with our system?
It's the joy.
So earlier this morning, we're saying that, especially Mondays, you need like certain songs in your playlist just to like get you up and going, because Mondays are tricky. This is definitely one of those songs that you need. It's Sifa by Wahu, who's live in studio at 17 to 9 with me, Adelo Nyango and Shafi Weru. And Tremaine, I love your name first and foremost. You say, Eish, what a hit. Nime Pendasana. Her Highness Nancy says, Wahu, I've just listened to your new song on Kiss FM. It's so dope. Well done, well done.
Oh, thank you.
So what I wanted to know is that early on, while we're playing new music, we were talking on the side, and you said that you have come back to the church. So not many people know that this was like a journey from way before people knew Wahu.
Exactly. I was raised in the church. My mom, kwetu hatukuwa na choice. Church ni lazima, ni kama shule. Like I used to meet other people who sometimes they go to church, sometimes they don't, or they don't go. I'm like, how? You mean options exist? Kwetu hatuna choice unless you're sick
and very sick.
It's a cough from inside. Church is a must. Sunday school and all that. But I'm so grateful to God and also to my mother for just instilling that Christianity, because you realize some of those things, some of those lessons that you learn are what get you through life. You go back and you're like, my mother told me I can just pray to God wherever I am, whatever I've done, even if I can't tell anyone what I've done, God will hear. First he knows. First it's a threat. God knows everything. Even if you like to know, God knows everything.
That's your mom.
And shock on you, I use the same thing on my toys.
Even if
God
you
knows
lie.
Everything.
No, but I think that's really amazing. And one thing also that Shafi actually wanted to know is that your other music that Kenyans loved, will they ever see you get to watch you perform it?
I think for now, like I was saying when we were off air, I want to do what I'm comfortable with. And what I'm comfortable with is to move forward and create music that is speaking to my journey right now and the space that I'm in. And really, I consider myself like this is what I was supposed to do. I'm not saying that I created it. I'm look back and I'm like, I have no problem with stuff that I did. And even in the songs that I did before, I did see God come through for me. For real. There's stuff that I'd look and I say, I see God's hand. I see God's favor. There are many other people who are probably more deserving of the success that I enjoyed. But here I am, and I'd really honestly thank God for just being merciful and being with me. Jeremiah 1:18. 1:8. Is it 8 or 18? One of the two. He said, and this is something that I received when I was 18 years old, interestingly. And he's like, they will come against you, but they will not succeed, because I, the Lord your God, I am with you. And I have seen him faithful to that. I'm with
throughout your career.
And at all. I'm with you. You won't fail. Tuko hivi tu, So for me right now, what I want to say is I really am so excited about moving forward and just creating more stuff that speaks into my purpose. I believe that this is what God is really happy for me to do. And
if it feels comfortable, that's a good place to start. But a couple of months ago, we hung out with Tero Nancy. And one of the things that she said is that when she was here doing radio and doing all of these things, she felt like she was not living her best life, and she was very unhappy. And everybody from the outside was thinking, hey, this chick, I may make it. You know what I mean?
Going now.
And inside she was, borderline depressed and just like not happy. And that's how she up and left. And everybody was like, hey, wait, did you ever feel at a point that you had that turmoil going on.
Absolutely. And Adele, I think we talked about it some time back when I told you I did go through my own depression, and that was just coming from a place where I was young and I was so unsure about my life. When I look back, I'm like, oh yeah, I was only 18. What is this the devil was trying to do?
Yeah.
You know? But I was so confused because I wanted, from very young, I just knew that I wanted to be happy.
Yeah.
Like, I want to live a life that makes me, like, you wake up and you're happy to be alive and do things that make you happy. And I was like, the things and the set of things that maybe life has set for me, I don't know if they're gonna make me happy, you know. And I did go through a bit of questions as well. Even when I did start off, I was doing backup vocals for Pete Odera, who's a gospel artist, and now he's Pastor Pete. And when I was young and just excited to be starting a journey with God, or continuing rather, I felt there were some positive vibes and also some negative vibes where you're like, there's so many do's, don'ts, and not enough about the relationship, and even the do's and don'ts, the people who are putting them up, you're like, and you're like,
questionable,
and you're supposed, I'm looking up to you. I'm looking up to you and watching how you live. I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm also watching how you live. And that's something for me that really discouraged me as a young Christian. Because I was like, you can't be serious. I listen to your preaching, I listen to your, and it talks to me. But what are these stories I'm hearing?
But what are these?
And I really just packed it. I really packed it. And even when I came back into this, putting God as a center of my life, I'm very intentional about, and I tell guys, you have to just know people are watching how you live. If you're whatever position of leadership, whether you're a musician, a pastor, an elder, a deacon, all those things, that there are people younger than you who are watching how you live, and they're modeling themselves. That's what a role model is. They're modeling themselves around you, and God will hold you accountable. If you come in the way of that younger person's destiny.
You're saying one thing, but your life is also saying something else.
Preach water and drink wine. Let your life be concurrent with what you're preaching. Let your life be concurrent with what you're singing. Come up here and you say all these beautiful things. Let your life speak
about
it.
The beautiful
That's really, really deep. I hope you guys took that home, especially if you're in the gospel industry, because it's very important to understand the responsibilities that you have. In the next few minutes, going to be asking your questions to Wahu. So if you haven't sent that, jamming to my everything. Oh my God, that's so sweet though. A big shout out to her. Sami Shiro, you say, I love the music she's doing and the step of faith she has taken. It's not just the way, but the only way to life. Keep it up, Wahu. Ismail Nude says, since you're doing gospel, do you still listen, watch, approve songs done by Nameless?
That's a complicated question.
No, it's not actually. It's very straightforward.
No, I think I know where he's coming from, because there was a time Nameless came to drop, I don't know what song, and he said that you're always the first to listen to his music. And if Wahu kubalis, then now the rest of us, as third parties, we can now get it. So I guess that's where he's coming from. All
right. No, he's my husband.
And
I'm here to support him in his art, as he also supports me. So I'll and the way we are, we don't. He doesn't judge me, and I don't judge him. We're here to make each other better people, and I'll still speak into his music as he does into mine. It was such a big part of the production of this my everything. Like, I just needed him to be there. Unaenda wapi?
Kapo.
Naenda kununua chips. No, so yes, I'm so happy to listen to his content. I think he's a fantastic musician. I'm not just saying that because I'm the wife. He really is, right?
He's legendary. He's very legendary. But it's complicated because now you live in the same house, you have kids together, and then he's secular, you're gospel.
And we are gonna live together till death do us part, and we're gonna support each other in what we do, and we'll, like right now, he's very big on, hey, my husband can be deep. He's for emotional intelligence. He's all about that space of seeing how can we create win-win situations, you know, and how do we become efficient as human beings.
Nameless.
Why?
What did the
sometimes I
doctors
want
do
to
to his
remove
head?
a notebook.
They added.
They added something.
They added thing. You know, so it's really it's quite. I really get inspired. At where he's at right now, because it's a lot, and it's important as human beings for us to know how do we live an efficient life? How do we do the best? And for me, my journey is very spiritual. And I'm trying to get closer with God and trying to understand who does God say I am. So to exchange notes. To go for a meeting. Sijui ni Bible study sijui nini tunaandikiana notes.
You're coexisting.
Sasa umelani nini this week. Na sasa mimi hii verse leo, you know, so
nice.
So it really works out.
I think that's interesting, and that's powerful for even your kids to see. Because it's I wouldn't say because you can be a secular artist and have a very strong connection with God.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean?
And I think there's so many secular artists that have such beautiful relationships with God. I think everybody is on a journey, is on one place of the journey or the other. And our work is not to judge each other, please. Ultimately, there's no one who is perfect. Please live your life, do your best for yourself and for the people around you. Don't point fingers at others. Try make them better as you be open to receiving help from other people. And that's life.
Hey, yes, mom.
Yes.
You see how she talks to Kinak to me.
Wow.
You're the one for lectures.
I am. I'm the lecturer in the house.
All right, so guys, make sure you check out My Everything, which is a brand new one from Wahu. Yes, listen to the audio, but trust me, you want to watch the video as well. It's quite powerful. And we wish you all the best. We can't wait for the next song.
Thank you
Because the last time you were here was Sifa.
Yes.
Now Merudina, My Everything. When's the next song coming out?
It's coming out so soon. I'm really excited, Adele and Shafi. I'm really excited about where I'm at. I'm excited about working with people, working with different writers, seeing how can we bring both our arts together and create something even more powerful. So soon.
Is it going to be a collabo?